2, 1, start. Our Constitution has also put in place a legal mechanism through which a person can enforce his fundamental rights where there is an existing or threatened infringement to the exercise of such rights. The law also stipulates the constitutional remedies that can be sought and given to an aggrieved applicant. The Supreme Court under Article 32 and the High Courts under Article 226 of the Constitution have the power to issue suitable writs for the enforcement of a citizen's fundamental right. The fundamental rights created under the Indian Constitution are necessary for a democratic society, and Articles 32 and 226 are very vital provisions as they give citizens the remedy for enforcement of the fundamental rights, medium through which they can enforce their fundamental rights and seek appropriate remedies. Thus, the idea of justice is intricately interlinked with our Constitution, just like our ever evolving and dynamic Constitution. The idea of justice is also forever evolving. Rather, it is our evolving idea of justice that drives the evolution of our Constitution. We can see examples of this in the landmark changes made in our laws in the recent times, like decisions of the Supreme Court on right to privacy, Section 377 of IPC, corpusculary rights of daughter under Hindu succession, triple talaq, access to internet as fundamental right, and many more. Thus, we can see that the idea of justice has forever been evolving since the adoption of our Constitution. The most general way to understand the idea of justice can be to say that welfare of the people by securing and protecting a social order in which social, economic and political shall inform all the institutions of national life. In the celebrated case of Keshav Nanda Bharati versus State of Kerala, the Supreme Court has said that fundamental rights and directives principles aim at the same goal of bringing about a social revolution and establishment of a welfare state, and they can be interpreted and applied together, and that they are supplementary and complementary to each other. Justice is the enforcement of the fundamental principles and values enshrined in our Constitution. Justice is when a person's fundamental rights are protected. Justice is when the state machinery functions in accordance with the constitutional principles and ethos. Justice is when the constitutional courts uphold the constitutional values. One must also say that to test whether justice has been done or not, one can simply see whether the act conforms to our Constitution, its fundamental principles and values. Justice is not mere literal interpretation of the provisions of the Constitution in black and white, but it is to understand the aims and objective of the particular provision and the principles outlined in our Constitution by our Constitution framers. Our judicial system is the and protector of justice. In this 76th year of independence, with the society evolving at its most rapid pace, we have to focus towards the goal of a welfare state. The directive principles of state policy contained in Part 4 of the Constitution set out the aims and objectives to be taken by the state. The idea of welfare state and constitution can only be achieved if the state endeavors to implement them with a high sense of moral duty.